Pepe Marais van Joe Public is 'n bekende gesig op WINSLYN. In 'n nuwe maandelikse insetsel gaan kuier ons by Pepe om oor belangrike onderwerpe in die bemarkingswêreld te gesels. Pepe gee ook betekenisvolle raad vir klein sake-ondernemings en entrepreneurs aan die einde van elke episode. In hierdie eerste insetsel gesels Pepe met Mpume Ngobese oor gevaarlike gewoontes wat kreatiewe denke verhinder.
Mpume, we're living in this, or we're actually existing in this industry that's become quite obsessed with ticking of boxes on the creative side. On the business side, where you operate, how are you experiencing this notion of ticking of boxes?
In my many years in account management, I've worked across various categories on many brands. And what I've come to realize is that each and every brand or brand manager or organization has got a certain framework that they've developed to use to evaluate creativity or evaluate creative ideas. And all these frameworks are actually based on a set of logical questions that completely take away the magic that is in the creative idea. And it's quite confusing because these logical questions don't lead to anything that resonates, don't lead to anything that is emotional or anything that is inspiring. It actually leads to things that are wallpaper.
Just explain what you mean by wallpaper.
So imagine a paintbrush, and with every piece of a debrief, you start to take away the bristles of the paintbrush and expect the paintbrush to still manage to perfectly cover the wall surface. It is work that is expected to shift the dial when it actually can't.
It does nothing.
It does nothing.
Another big box that marketers are quite obsessed in ticking is research. What is your view on research?
So I believe that there is time and place for research. I believe that research should support marketing functions, marketing activities, such as pricing, such as merchandising, the product itself. And in our space, I believe that research should inform creative insights. And where we come in as advertising agencies is where we need to take those insights and develop work that speaks or deliver to the insights. I don't believe that it's necessary for creative ideas to be researched, because that is like asking Joe Soap to have an input on developing work that resonates. How can we expect a man in the street to know about concept development, to know about script writing, to know about art direction? I think we're placing a burden on Joe Soap to do our work for us, and that shouldn't be the case.
I think we might have forgotten our profession, that we're professionals.
Exactly.
That is very scientific. And I buy that. It makes sense to me, and I like the idea of insights on the market. That makes sense to me. That does give a purpose to research.
That's right. And all the work that speaks to human insights is the work that resonates.
How do you think we change this?
I think it starts with consciousness. We need to hold the mirror up to ourselves and begin to understand and admit that every channel has a role to play. We cannot expect a television to play a role of a brochure. We cannot expect a piece of digital content to play a role of a billboard. So we need to understand and come to terms with the fact that each and every channel has got a role to play, and not expect one channel to deliver everything. Because that is how we end up with communication that doesn't resonate.
So my groot insig uit hierdie gesprek met Mpume vandag is dat ons eintlik 'n gewoonte gemaak het van die gewoonte om boksies te tik. En hierdie gewoonte se einde resultaat is werk wat eintlik nie werk nie. En ek dink dit is relevant vir besigheid. Miskien moet ons begin dink aan die gewoontes waarvan ons 'n gewoonte gemaak het, en miskien dink aan hoe kan ons dinge op 'n nuwe manier doen om meer waarde toe te voeg aan die wêreld.
Baie dankie dat jy vanaand ingeskakel het. Onthou om vir ons 'n boodskap op Facebook of Twitter te stuur. Ons wil graag wat jy van vanaand se program gedink het. Ons is volgende week Dinsdag aand weer terug. Tot dan, mooi bly en goeienaand.